If you're into crypto nodes and passive income, you very likely heard about Delysium before. And if not, then I'm here to put on my glasses to tell you how much money this one makes. With a token price of about 31 cents right now, one single node generates you $5.50 every single day. And just about 2 months ago, in the middle of March, we peaked at 64 cents, as they have the entire AI and gaming narrative behind it. I mean, if you type in AGI normally, it stands for Artificial General Intelligence, and that's a pretty good indicator and name for a token in this whole bull run, which is mostly AI focused. Set the all-time high, you made about $11 or $12 a day. Right now you make about 5 to 6. And when this one started and I got my node here, my first two, I was quite happy, you know, 30 cents, a lot more tokens, we're all happy, and then it went down a lot. Everybody hated the project and the team because, you know, token price, And then we had to turn our smile upside down and make it a frowny face because everybody thought that they're not delivering, nothing is happening, and the nodes became worthless. But then, if you simply hold the token into absolutely nothing, which is the hardest thing to do in crypto, you get rewarded quite a lot. As we went from 1.5 cents up to over 60 cents, so even for buying the token, you would have gotten a 40x. That's good and all, because you can buy, sell, trade, but what I'm mostly interested in, which is my whole goal for this bull run, is get the nodes, have passive income, and do absolutely nothing, and make money that way. Because imagine this. You wake up and you're done. That's your day. You wake up and you can do whatever. There's no work. You don't have to go anywhere. There's no commute. There's no 9 to 5. You simply click on claim tokens, go to PancakeSwap, sell them, stake them, whatever you like to do. Have money, done. And even though it sounds too good to be true, as I am the YouTube man on your screen, I can tell you from experience, having 4 nodes in this account over here, as well as 3 others in my other account, I get this times 7 per day, so about $38, which means my rent is free. My food is free. My internet is free. I canceled Netflix, so that's technically also free. The point is, most of life is covered simply because I got 7 of them. Which is a weird concept, because I have some magic internet thing which gives me magic internet points, and then I swap them around, and then life is free. But I'm here to update you on giving you a price prediction, telling you that it's not financial advice, if I'm bullish on this, if this can do a 20x, and other catchy words for a YouTube title. Now they do blockchain for AI, AI for Humanity, partner with Microsoft, and recently dropped the beta for Lucy. What is Lucy? It's an inaugural AI agent. I will not pretend like I know this word. It means marking the beginning of an institution, activity, or period of sure. We're gonna use big boy words here. But in short, it means if they build something that every other project out there that has to do with AI and regular consumers can use, then there will always be demand for everything that they build, as well as the ecosystem underneath. They also dropped AI Jerry just 1 day ago, and they allow in more and more ways to use AI and integrate that into different projects. And they even mentioned that on May 10th or May 11th, it was the first day where the team's tokens that were locked up were unlocked, so they could have sold them if they wanted to. And instead, they doubled the duration of this whole vesting schedule and relocked the tokens, so they won't get them paid out over 24 months, but over 48 months, and they're back being locked up. Well, that is great, because they are dedicated long term. So if they take the money that they would have made and throw it back into the project, locking it up, and don't dump all of this, as only 25-30% of the supply is currently circulating, it gives you some green flags from the people that work on this, develop this, and that gives me hope and deserves 1 thumbs up, maybe even 2. I think long term, it shouldn't be too hard for this to go to $1, so 3x from here. Simply thinking that this frog over here is worth $6 billion and it's a picture of a green frog. That's usually my baseline when it comes to anything in crypto. If this can go to X amount, then anything that actually has a use case can probably do something similar, even if it's just 1/6 of that. What is also available, if you like your tokens but you don't want to claim them, you can click on minigame and you can bet them. So 100 tokens would be $30 right now. You can spin the wheel to get a multiplier. You want to see how we lose $30? And yay, we turned $30 into $6. How about we never do this one again? And it only costs you $24 to get that experience. Now, if you want to gamba, you can. And it's a great way to throw this back into the pool so other people get it paid out. Now, here's one cool thing about the nodes that I didn't even mention yet. They're called DMA, Delysium Material Accelerator, Multiverse Accelerator, same thing. And they sit at 2.7k right now. If we go back to all-time high, and above, and I would assume it shouldn't be that hard to go to $1, as we're just at the beginning of this bull run, then you make about $16.50 a day, which means if you get the node and you simply accumulate the tokens now and, you know, sell when it hits $1 as a price target, then in about 5.5 months you get your return on investment or more once it hits that. And I'm pretty sure it should hit that, as this consolidation line, I think it's called, is only getting higher and higher every time. Plus, when all the normal people join that heard about the Bitcoin ETF and the ETH ETF and think, oh wow, but what other funny coins are out there that have to do with AI? That's hyped, right? I heard about ChatGPT. Do we have those coins? They will find Delysium among others, and then also think, there's a cube and it spins and it gives me money. I like Future. If you want to buy any of them, you have to select how you would like to pay, either in their token. So if you bought the token before, it went up in value, throw it in here from your MetaMask, or you click on USDT, and then you have to deposit that into your account over here first. So you click deposit, send it over, takes like 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can make the purchase. I'll leave a link down below to everything, but I would also still talk about if this makes sense money-wise. Because so far on this channel, we talked about, I think, 13 or 14 different nodes. And if you get in super early, there's always a good multiplier on whatever you purchase. When we bought a Me Music node for $500, it turned into 3,000, I think. If you get a Sonorous node for 600, that turned into like 2,000 at the peak, and then keeps on generating you passive income. For all the node projects that have already launched, Delysium is, I think, the only one that fully recovered and got a new all-time high with their price, as well as Sonorous. So it's like 2 out of, I don't know how many, 50 or so. The cost per node for money made on a daily basis, that ratio right now, is still the highest for Delysium when it comes to all the different nodes. I'll make another video about Myria nodes, but they right now generate about $7 to $8 a day, as the token went down a lot, and they're 2.5 times more expensive than Delysium. And if you want something that is more secure, in parentheses, considering that it's crypto and everything is random, but more secure and established, then this will be the go-to thing. I'm at 7 nodes total. I'll probably go up to 10 by next month, when one of the coins that I bought and believe in hopefully doubles in value, so I can afford all that fun with the passive income side. I'll draw you one more thing and then I kiss you goodnight. If this is our portfolio, and we have, let's say, this amount invested into safe things, so a happy face, and all of this into like gambling things, so like a mediocre face, because you don't know where it goes, I still have 25 to 30% into the really happy things, do you see how big the smile is, for nodes and passive incomes. Reason being, if me right now is really stupid and messes up absolutely everything, this is still there. If we gamba on altcoins, this can go away, unhappy. If the crypto market crashes, this goes away, kinda unhappy, and if you're bad, you don't want to sell, whatever. But with nodes, you're kind of forced to keep it, because you can't sell most of the nodes. Some projects make it so that a node is bound to an NFT, and you can then sell the ownership of that, but I think all the nodes that we covered don't have that yet. There's also no real setup. There's nothing to do with the node. You don't have to download the software or run it actually. You could think of this as buying access to a passive income thing that just gives you funny internet coins, which then turn into money. But overall, if everything crashes and life sucks, then this one still is 30% of doing nothing that generates money. And if the 7 nodes that I got so far already pay for this place and electricity and food and actually every other expense that I have, it's not that expensive. If you're frugal with your money, then the more nodes that I get, the more passive income I have. So the more I can reinvest and then have exponential growth. Because when I am 30 and I have a child or 2, I don't want to spend my time working. I want to have time for the family. And my future self is going to be really happy that me right now did all the work, so I can then enjoy life and make all the experiences that I want to have. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Links down below. Feel hugged, feel kissed, and good night if it's evening time for you.